against India, where in the WTC final, Australia has veered towards victory, winning by 209 runs. That's a huge victory margin for the Australians. India losing the WTC final very badly by 209 runs to Australia, which has soared ahead. It's a huge victory for Australia as India struggled to keep up. India losing to Australia by 209 runs. So that's the piece of breaking news that's coming in. India losing the WTC final by about 209 runs. India was all out for 234. And as I was saying, Australia has won by 209 runs. A huge victory for the Aussies against the Indians, and a very heartbreaking news coming in for Indian cricket fans everywhere. Australia has defeated India in the WTC finals by 209 runs. India was all out for 234. So that's the piece of breaking news that's coming in, where you can see that the Australians have won by a massive margin, defeating the Indians by 209 runs. India was all out for 234. Australia winning the WTC final by 209 runs. Australia now crowned the world Test champions, defeating India in the WTC finals by 209 runs. And as I was saying, Australia was able to bowl out India for 234. So huge victory for the Aussies against the Indian team. And very heartbreaking news coming in from Indian cricket fans everywhere, where the Australian team has been able to clinch this victory in the WTC final, winning by 209 runs, taking out the Indian team at 234. So that's the piece of breaking news that's coming in from the world of cricket, where the WTC final, a face-off that everyone was looking forward to, and the Australians have won by 209 runs. India all out at 234. So as we are learning, the WTC final is now complete, and the Australians have defeated India when it comes to crowning themselves the champions, the Test champions of the world. India all out for 234. Australia winning by 209 runs. And it's a mammoth victory for the Australians, who have clinched this big crown when it comes to being the Test champions of the world. They were able to take out the Indian cricket team at 234. Australia. So that's the piece of breaking news that's coming in. Mammoth victory for Australia when it comes to the WTC finals. Australia has won by 209 runs. India all out for 234. It's a huge victory for Australia, who have now been crowned the Test champions of the world. As I was saying, Australia has won by 209 runs. India all out at 234. Australia defeating India in the WTC finals and being crowned the Test champions of the world. A huge, upsetting news for Indian cricket fans everywhere. I'm joined by Arpan Bedi on the broadcast. Arpan, so huge blow to Indian cricket fans everywhere. India all out for 234 runs. Harpal, can you hear me? Yes. Very sad news for Indians everywhere. Australia winning by 209 runs. 209 रन से ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने इंडिया को डिफीट कर दिया है. बहुत बड़ी विक्ट्री ऑस्ट्रेलियन क्रिकेट टीम के लिए.
Why sad news, my friend?
Sorry?
Team which played better cricket, better game, they won it. What is sad about it?
That we lost.
Get my point. You feel sad that if they had played worse than us and by chance they won. But they won on the strength of the batting, bowling, fielding and commitment. So we were flying on high horses when we went there. So we lost. That is it. From the day one selection of the team and the commitment to the game. They played, the Australians played according to the strength. We could not, or even if I don't know whether we had a strength or not, but as the media had built up, we had world's best players, we had built the best batters, we had built everything. we are the richest board, we are the richest team, but we fail to click when time comes. So I don't think it is sad news. It is a reflection on our team that whatever happening in ICC trophies, we are home lacking all the time. Be it in T20, be it 50 overs, or be it Test. At a crucial juncture.
Right. And in your opinion, what did India do wrong in the run-up to this final, sir, that as you're saying that, we weren't prepared for this final, we didn't play our best, and this was bound to happen. What, in your opinion, are the key mistakes that India made in the run-up to this final?
Who told you we were not prepared? We were well prepared. If we had 5 or 6 people playing in IPL, the Australians also had as many people playing in IPL. They also had that much of preparation as we had. So who is stopping us? Our players who were not in IPL, they were also playing either in county cricket or there, like the Australians are doing it. So we are professional. Going to say that we went to England 5 days before the tournament is all nonsense. We are professionals. So professionals are also expected to play. And we know back of the hand the England's conditions, having played so much. So this is all excuses. So what I'm saying is, if you look at the thing, it is not the first time. So this is what I was very surprised with your introduction. Very sad. If it is the first time, one would have said it is sad. It was sad in the sense that yesterday it was built up that India will put up a good fight. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking that I was surprised that India came in so easily after 160 for 3. And we were thinking, or rather I was thinking, hoping against hope, or even if that we had to lose, we'll lose very narrowly, we'll put us up a good fight.
Right.
But that was not to be.
Right, so you're not sad, you're very angry. I'll put it that way. Okay, Ajay Ratra, former Indian cricketer, is also joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Ratra, what do you think went wrong?
I think to start up with, the पहले दिन they were like 327 for 3. मुझे लगता है वहाँ से ही काम बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो गया था. तो इट वाज लाइक फ्रॉम देयर इंडिया टीम को बहुत अच्छा करना था ऑल थ्रू आउट अनदर 4 days. तो मुझे लगता है वो जो पहला स्टार्ट था, इतना बड़ा स्टार्ट मिला ऑस्ट्रेलियन टीम को, कहीं ना कहीं वो बैकफायर किया कि हम एक स्पिनर के साथ गए. एंड इन ऑल डिपार्टमेंट्स, इफ यू टॉक अबाउट बैटिंग, बॉलिंग, दोनों में ही जो है ऑस्ट्रेलियन टीम ने इंडियन टीम से काफी बेटर किया.
जी, एंड अगर हम देखें तो फिर नेथन लायन ने वो फाइनल विकेट लिया मोहम्मद सिराज का. इंडिया ऑल आउट फॉर 234 इन द सेकंड इनिंग्स ऑन डे 5. द चेस वाज 444. दैट इज अ मॉन्यूमेंटल टारगेट.
Yes, I do agree here. 444 chase करना, it was always a very, very difficult task. And though we were in a good chase on day 4 and 160 odd for 3, but still 280 runs, 7 wickets chasing, और जो रिकॉर्ड भी है कुछ ना कुछ तो उनके भी मायने रहते हैं. लाइक 263 हाईएस्ट जो है अभी तक 4th इनिंग में चेज हुआ है. यस, हाउएवर रन्स बने हैं 4th इनिंग में उससे भी ज्यादा, बट चेज करते हुए 263 वाज द हाईएस्ट. तो वहां से 444 चेज करना always very difficult for any team.
And according to you, when Scott Boland struck twice in 3 balls, in your opinion, why did the Indian team get so rattled? Because उसी पॉइंट से डाउनहिल परफॉर्मेंस शुरू हो गई थी.
जी, अगर इफ यू आर 3 डाउन एंड 2 आपको क्विक विकेट मिलते हैं और आपके अगर 5 विकेट डाउन हो जाते हैं तो आपके लगभग लास्ट वो प्लेयर बचता है आपके लिए, मतलब. सो एंड ऑल्सो मोमेंटम जो है एकदम से शिफ्ट होता है, मोमेंटम मिलता है किसी भी टीम को जब बैक टू बैक 2 विकेट मिलते हैं. इनफैक्ट कल भी 1 विकेट रोहित और उसका अच्छा पार्टनरशिप चल रहा था पुजारा का, बट उसके बाद जैसे वो दोनों कल आउट हुए उसके बाद विराट एंड रहाणे रियली फॉट बैक, अच्छा फाइट किया, 70 ऑड रन का पार्टनरशिप भी किया, बट ऑल एंड ऑल 440 चेस करना बहुत डॉन्टिंग टास्क था.
जी, और आपके हिसाब से वो स्कॉट बोलैंड के 2 विकेट्स जो 3 बॉल में उन्होंने लिए, उसके बाद होप किस पे थी कि हम वापस बैक ऑन ट्रैक आ सकते थे?
So you're talking about कि जो विकेट लिए 5 जब आउट हुए, you're talking about that? हेलो, या जो कोहली और जडेजा का विकेट आप बोले?
जी, आफ्टर द इनिशियल रेजिस्टेंस फ्रॉम विराट कोहली एंड अजिंक्य रहाणे एट द स्टार्ट ऑफ द डे, उसके बाद स्कॉट बोलैंड ने आके वो struck twice. He struck twice in 3 balls. Uske baad, didn't we have anyone who could have maintained the momentum to ensure that at least we get closer to 444?
आई थिंक उसके बाद तो वो होप अजिंक्य रहाणे पे ही थे जो कल के ओवरनाइट बैट्समैन थे एंड दो वी हैव गुड ऑलराउंडर्स शार्दुल ठाकुर ने बैटिंग में अच्छा परफॉर्म किया है श्रीकर भरत ऑल्सो डिसेंट बैट्समैन हु हैव डन वेल इन द डोमेस्टिक एंड इंडिया ए लेवल बट मेन होप रहाणे का ही था कि वो एंड अगर एक एंड पकड़ के रहते और उनको दूसरे बैट्समैन सपोर्ट करते थोड़ा थोड़ा तो वुड हैव हम और थोड़ा सा क्लोजर जा सकते थे.
Right, we're also opening our phone lines, ladies and gentlemen. India losing the WTC Final 2023. Is there a complete overhaul needed when it comes to the Indian cricket team? You can call us at 0120-434-1895 and share your perspective because India has lost by 209 runs. India was all out at 234. There was initial resistance at the start of the day as Australia posted 444. There was that initial push by Virat Kohli and Ajinkya Rahane. Scott Boland struck twice in 3 balls. From there, India just went downhill. Now let's listen in to reactions of the Indian fans.
काफ़ी सारा डिसअपॉइंटमेंट हुआ है, इतना सज के आए लेकिन प्लेयरों को कुछ नहीं समझ सके. वो कोहली जो है इतने बड़े बैट्समैन में उनका बहुत बड़ा फैन हूँ लेकिन वो हमेशा उनकी एक खामी रही है कि बाहर की बॉल को छेड़ते रहते हमेशा कि क्या जरूरत है. पता है कि दो बॉल पहले जो इन स्विंग आया था तो यकीनन बोलर ने बहुत अच्छा प्लान करके आउट स्विंग में डाला. जब मालूम है कि इतना 3 स्लिप्स है वहाँ पे खड़े हुए तो जरूरत नहीं था कि उनको छेड़ने की. कोहली आउट हो गए जब मैच पूरा खत्म.
Anyone else? बोलेगा? Come forward.
Hi.
एक सेकंड सेम है. थोड़ा साइड लेंगे प्लीज.
All right.
Just a minute. Your name please.
I am Ritam Bhattacharya. I've come all the way from Wales and it's very disappointing. आज बहुत डिसअपॉइंटमेंट हुआ मैच देखकर क्योंकि मेरे को लग रहा था बेसिकली कि अगर लंच तक हम लोग टिक जाए न्यू बॉल अगर मतलब 40 ओवर बाद न्यू बॉल आने वाला था एंड आफ्टर दैट हमको लगा था कि अगर हम लोग कंसोलिडेट करें विराट और अजिंक्य रहाणे अगर टिके रहें तो फिर प्रेशर जो होगा पूरा ऑस्ट्रेलिया के ऊपर होगा. देन वी कैन ट्रांसफर द प्रेशर जैसे गाबा में हुआ था जैसे पहले ओवल में हुआ था. बट यहाँ पर पिच अभी भी अच्छा है, धूप अभी भी मतलब यहाँ पर बहुत ज़्यादा है बट आप बॉल छेड़ने गए जो बहुत ज़्यादा आउटसाइड द ऑफ था. 3 स्लिप लगी हुई है, आपने वहाँ पर बॉल छेड़ने की कोशिश करी. रविंद्र जडेजा उस वक्त लीव करना चाहिए था, आपका सेकंड बॉल था उसमें आपने छेड़ दिया वो सेम बॉल. अजिंक्य रहाणे फ्रॉम 46 वैसा शॉट इज नॉट एक्सेप्टेबल. इवन कल जैसे कि रोहित शर्मा और चेतेश्वर पुजारा सेट होने के बाद जैसे आउट हुए दीज काइंड्स ऑफ डिसीजन मेकिंग इज एक्चुअली नॉट एक्सेप्टेबल. एंड मैं ये बेसिकली देख रहा हूँ लाइक थोड़ा सा मेरा बायसनेस होगा बट विराट कोहली जब से कैप्टनसी छोड़